Alrighty guys, your favorite auditor audit them. I'm always on duty. Got my clipboard, I'm not in my uniform. The village of Lake Villa. Oh, that's cute. They got a pumpkin right there. The lights are on, but nobody's home. Alrighty. Internet purchase exchange zone. I wonder what that is. Oh, village hall entrance, probably through the police side. We're in the month of September, by the way. Never been here before. First time coming here. Checking on section 4. Alrighty. So there's the police department. Here's the city side. Immediately, let's look at the wall. Discover opportunities. I don't see it so far. Hi, ma'am. How's it going?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I'm monitoring government here to ensure it's being conducted in the public interest.
Okay. How can I help you, sir?
Okay, ma'am. What's the total amount of operating budget here?
Hold on just one moment.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, take a business card. So far, so good. So far, so good. No problem. No problem. Council chamber. Yum and timber. Oh, free hand sanitizer. I could use one. This lobby is dedicated to Donna Rosenberg in recognition of her 50 years of local service. No problem. Oh, wow. Ashley Wilner. Salute to her. Salute to you, Ashley, if you're watching this. 2007 Miss Illinois County Fair Queen. Huh. She's got a pretty smile. She fits. That crown fits her. No problem. Let's see what else we got in here. Hey, bud.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm monitoring government here to ensure it's being conducted in the public interest.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
How can I help you today?
So did the young lady relay what my request was?
Yeah, you're looking for just budget information.
I just need to know the single total number, that's all.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is on our website. This is what's called our budget and brief document.
Okay.
So this is our total revenue across all funds. That's our total budget.
It is, yep, 11 million.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And so this is how those expenditures are broken down by fund. And this is what's called our budget and brief document.
Okay.
This is on our website. If you come over our budget and finance section,
Right.
that's found here. If you want the total budget, that's this one.
No, that's good
And,
enough. What was your name and title, sir?
My name is Jake Litz. I'm the assistant to the village administrator.
Great. Who's the FOIA officer?
That would be Corey Westman.
Is he or she available to speak
She
to?
is in a meeting right now.
In a meeting right
but
now.
I can probably assist if there's anything.
Yeah, sure. Okay, boss. You see, the thing is that there's records required to be prominently displayed according to FOIA.
Okay.
See, if that single number was prominently displayed, which it's required to, it'll just save some time from going back and forth with the employee, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. Freedom of Section 4 says each public body, which this is a public body,
Yes.
shall prominently display at each of its administrative, which this is administrative, or regional, make available for inspection and copying and send through the mail each of the following. A brief description of itself, which would include but not limited to a short summary. So where's the short summary of Lake Villa? Somewhere on the wall, prominently displayed. A block diagram giving functional subdivisions. Total amount of operating budget, just that single $11 million number. Separate locations. Your police station's on
This is
right
our
here,
police
right? Your
department,
fire
yes.
department is on John Street. Your public works is on Kane Street. So on
Yeah.
and so
And sir,
forth.
do you mind if we go over here while she comes
Oh
in?
yeah, for sure. That ain't no problem. Okay. So these are the records that have to be prominently displayed.
Sure.
I developed my own checklist, but it also says, my man, that these records are to be made available, and it says immediately.
Yeah.
So I would wait around maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes. If you could make these records available, I'd be all set.
Okay.
Yep. Here's the statute if you'd like to review.
Yeah.
Because you're the assistant manager.
Yeah, I'm the assistant to the
But
village
with
administrator
the way that you're cordial and professional, we gotta boost you up to administrator.
here. Our village administrator is very good
Okay,
as well.
okay, then we'll change it to a mayor. Keep up that attitude, we'll put you in the
elected
mayor.
office for me.
No problem.
So let's see. Shall prominently display. Okay. Okay. Description.
Man, it looks like all the models or
The Lake,
pageants.
the Lakeville of Queens are very popular
Yeah,
here.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
they do
cool.
a very
That's
big
pretty cool.
pageant here, so
Yep.
it's very popular here in town.
That's pretty cool. It's a little known fact about the town.
Okay. Shall display. So, I guess just for clarification, is
Mhm.
this stating that it needs to be, because it display at each of its
Prominently
make
displayed.
available inspection. So, I mean, make available for inspection. Like, I'd be happy to print everything. Does that
Sure.
not qualify under? Because I guess it depends on how you.
Well,
read
no.
it.
If you were to print it
Yeah.
and hand me a copy, that would mean you're making it available.
Okay. I
But-
mean, I'm more than happy.
Yeah,
to.
sure. But it does not excuse not prominently displaying the stuff.
Okay.
Those words are there for a reason. And as a matter of fact, there's a bulletin that would be logical to easily be seen.
No, I honestly, that
Yeah.
would make perfect sense to me.
Okay, I can wait around to receive copies of those.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. So let me just take a look at
Mm-hmm.
everything that we would need to do here. Short summary. This seems like I just need to print out the budget and brief document, honestly, based on it, because our budget and brief document
It might have
covers-
some of that stuff.
It covers most of it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Um,
There has to be fees allowable under Section 6 in there. There has to be boards and commissions. There has to be approximate number of full-time and part-time employees.
mhm.
Block diagram giving functional subdivisions. You were aware with that one?
On the subdivision, so like is that just more talking about like a map overviewing, like a zoning map,
no.
or something that's
A block diagram giving functional subdivisions is the work doing. So it's an organizational chart.
Okay.
That's all.
An organizational
Yep.
chart of all the
Because if we look at it, a blocks diagram giving the functioning subdivisions.
yeah.
So the residents at the top, mayor,
Oh,
manager.
an organization.
assistant-
Okay.
organizational
Okay.
chart, right.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I think it was just the terminology. We do have
Right.
that, and I think that's possibly in here as well. So
Mhm.
hang out for 1 second.
Sure.
Let me go ahead and send this over to the colored printer for this one, and then the other one I
pretty
think will be
cool. Yep.
okay. Okay, so that more breaks it down by fund.
I'm just saddened that this town has not complied with that portion and put the stuff up already.
Yeah, I mean,
But hey, today's a new day.
I'm more than happy to. So let's see here.
Because it shows accountability and transparency.
Yeah. I mean, this is literally exactly what you're
That's
looking
the
for.
chart. There it
It's
is,
just
yep.
I don't think we've ever.
Had someone ask.
Yeah, to be honest with
Well,
you.
the thing is, a lot of people don't know what FOIA is, but at least if it is prominently displayed, some of the people may stumble on that stuff and learn something new.
Sure.
You know.
Let me go ahead and see if I can.
And I'm just today I'm just a regular member of the public coming and checking on local government.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this to fix. All right, give me 1 second
Sure,
so I
yeah.
can grab all that stuff for you off our back
I
burner.
appreciate that.
Might take a second, but
Cool.
it'll come out.
All right. Thanks. Alrighty, let's give it a few minutes here and Greg Koss. Rain Gardens. Village Hall copy. It's unbelievable, guys. How many government agencies as I visited that are withholding their budget, withholding their block chart, withholding their fees allowable, withholding their commissions and boards.
Yeah, I've got one of the officers coming up just to kind of go through the next steps with you, okay? So,
I was wondering, why couldn't they go home? They were so busy.
at the courthouse they were? Yeah, I don't know why they told you not to go home, but, I think, the surgeon's gonna step out and kind of let you know what is gonna be our next step. We're glad you came here. This way we have all the paperwork so
They
they.
said, I had to come here. And I said, well, I know where that is.
Yeah. No, it's probably best that you came here. This way we can look your stuff up so we know what to show you, what we want to do next. Is that okay?
Sorry for the delay, sir.
No worries.
Okay, so this is what I just locked myself out. So, our organizational chart, it printed kind of funky. Just
That ain't no
'cause
problem. That ain't no problem.
It's sort of like that, if you can just
Yep.
line that
Only
up.
only thing I'll make a suggestion, boss.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you might make the call, maybe FOIA officer, maybe the head of the public body. But it really should say above the mayor board, it should say either taxpayers or residents.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think it was just the way
Great.
it was
Cool.
laid out.
So that's
And yeah,
one
so
of
this
them.
this is what I had showed you on the computer. So this is our budget and brief document.
The total number is on.
This page, right?
Yes, it is. Yep, that's the total number. Great.
Yep.
Okay. And all right, so that's two of the things. What about the about section? About this public body, short description.
So that is going to be probably on this first, no, not that page. It's the first. Sorry, I gave it to you maybe out of order.
No, it's okay.
Let's see, the second page. There's likely a little bit of a description in here just on that first section that kind of goes over our budget and the intent of it. So I guess in terms of that section, what is that section really detailing?
Yeah, so this one is telling us right here, a brief description of itself, which will include but not limited to a short summary of its purpose. Maybe in the lines of, hi, we're Lake Villa, we were established in 1890, or,
Okay,
we're
so
by the
sort of-
third lake in the Lake County,
Sort of an about section.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so much of this stuff is on our website, so I think this, I just wouldn't think to print it because it's all digital
But
these
my man,
days.
think about this right here, right? You said it may be on your website, right? It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's right here. I just pulled it up.
Now the thing is, this is a multi-million-dollar facility here. How is it not nowhere in the actual building?
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
We typically don't get requests
Okay.
like this, but
That's why I'm here for the grand
Yeah.
finale, so we could try to get it posted on the wall, so it'll be there for next remainder of this public body.
Sure. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong on this section, but I think this is kind of a good overview. It says Lakeville is a
Of course it is. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to read it
Yeah.
off to you real quick. Lakeville is a non-home rule community governed by a mayor, 6 trustees, and a village clerk. These positions have these terms, etc.
Okay.
The mayor advises with consent of the board, appoints an administrator, chief of police, etc. And then it goes on to how we adopt local ordinances.
Sure,
Do you
yeah.
think that's sufficient?
Of course it is,
Okay.
because that's your writing. That's the town's writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's one of them. Yep. For the print, we got the block chart here. We got the operating budget. Beautiful. The number and location of all separate offices.
Okay, I mean, that's just this building.
Oh, right, and this in the police station, same address.
Yes.
Public Works is off-site.
Public Works, it's not a public facing, like you can't walk in
Oh,
there. It's just,
okay.
it's private.
Right.
So I don't think that really qualifies as a public office.
I'm not sure, but I gotta go with what you say.
Yeah, because you can't, it's gated.
It's not open, right?
Yeah, it's just for our employees.
What about a park district?
That's not affiliated with the village.
That's good enough. So we're gonna pass that part. Boards, commissions, committee, council.
In terms of the folks on that,
Right.
okay, so that's going to be on here as well. The
Okay.
only other commissions we would have would be our plan commission, which our plan commission is a joint commission with our zoning board. So it's the same members on each, so I got
That's
another
fine.
sheet for that.
Yep. Okay. Great. So what else do we have? Approximate number of full-time and part-time employees.
Okay, yeah, that's also on our website, so
Great.
we actually do you one better on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So on that same budget and finance page, we actually break it down, actually down to, and this is another state law through probably the same public act, it actually states all the total compensation for each of the employees.
Right.
So
That's good.
we do
Yeah.
have, and lists them out by position, et cetera. So we do have all that.
Okay, great. And I believe fees allowable under 6. Fees allowable under section 6, and a directory for FOIA officer.
A directory, so
Yep.
just like some contact information?
Right, yeah. John Doe, FOIA officer, email, phone number.
Okay, so would a business card suffice for that?
I mean, I would accept that, but the statute is saying it has to be prominently displayed.
Okay.
So if your developer decides to attach the business card on a poster, that should suffice with the code.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And other than that, I believe I'll be all set. Once I receive copies of those, I think, I could,
Sure.
yep. And it's very important that member of the public like me come in and check on this stuff because,
Yeah.
it's about honesty from the public agency, right? You guys
Yeah.
are honoring public trust, and I'm just trying to build allies with staff around
Yeah,
the
of
state,
course. Yeah, well, and that's what we're here for. We always.
work with the community.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, this one is a little bit more in depth than probably most of our requests, but we're more than happy to provide and
Great.
get everything right for you here.
Appreciate that.
So hang on for 1 second. I'm sorry, I just sent a bunch of stuff back to the printer, so
Mhm.
stand by.
Oh, great! It's got a Wi-Fi connect. It'll just print right out.
Oh yeah. Everything goes straight back to my
That's pretty cool.
back printer, so it's
Pretty cool.
pretty convenient.
I was gonna ask you for a Band-Aid too.
What's that?
I was gonna ask you for a Band-Aid.
A Band-Aid?
No, I'm saying you're sharp.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Here I was going to go get our first aid kit while I was at it too. All right, hang on for 1 second.
Cool, for
I think-
sure.
Well, maybe I'm not so sharp. I just locked myself out.
Now,
so hang
boss,
on.
this is what I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
I really didn't want to walk out with these copies. I just wanted to receive them in my hand to ask you if you got a roll of Scotch tape or we could pin these to the wall.
I don't see why not.
Great,
I mean,
great.
To be quite frank with you, this is a bulletin board that we should probably update.
Yeah, maybe switch things around a little
Yeah,
bit.
well,
Yep.
I mean, it is a good place to post
It is
information
because
like
it's
this
to easily
too,
be
so,
seen. It's
yeah.
to easily be seen, right?
And honestly, it's like, we use this, but we do kind of forget about it sometimes, just because we're all on the other side of the wall. So.
Well, you know what, I could appreciate that, and what I could say is that you set a great leadership in government
thank
role.
you.
You
I
really do,
appreciate that.
especially for a young man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep up that great attitude,
I
man.
appreciate it. Let me see if I can grab Karen here.
Yep.
Let's see.
You know what one town did?
What's that?
They gathered all these pages and developed it on one large poster.
Oh, yeah, that'd probably be a better way of
Yep.
doing it.
As a matter of fact, check this out. This is from Crestwood, Illinois. They put all their stuff on one poster.
You know, this would be a heck of a lot
That's
better
a
idea
great
for us
idea.
rather than me trying to go through the whole rigmarole of
9
grabbing each
pages.
and every one of
Yep.
these pages.
Right,
So this is Crestwood.
right. That's South Cook
Yeah,
County.
no, it would save us a heck of a lot of time just to have it this way rather
Right.
than me meeting with you for 10,
Maybe
15 minutes.
right. That's true. If
Yeah.
it's up there and the purpose is of the customer to come look at that stuff, it saves time.
Then you would walk in and walk out.
Sure. Yeah.
Here you go.
Thanks.
I think I locked myself out of Village Hall. Hey Karen, could you let me back in? Thank you.
Great suggestion.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Mhm.
Sorry, I locked myself out. I have some more stuff on.
He's a real nice guy. He seems genuine, forthwith. See, that's how we need staff, man. It's like I'm really doing great work here, man, because it's not all customers who are gonna stumble on this stuff, but it's gonna be customers who are gonna stumble on this and learn something new for the day. And pause this for a minute. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. I'm yelling timber. So the gentleman is printing it all out now. Yeah, that'll be a perfect bulletin right there. See, now here's what I'm saying too, that a lot of these agencies, what I've been noticing is they've been pulling 2Cs. That's the new word that I created. 2Cs mean they've been failing to comply with this stuff since the 90s.
All right.
All
Sorry
right.
for the
Yep.
delay.
Not at all.
Okay, so let's go over this.
Cool.
So, I've got my FOIA officer.
Thank you so
Corey
much.
Westman.
Yep.
I've got a list of every single employee in the village. Sorry, it's a little small, but it came off our website.
Yeah, maybe if when you get a chance, if
Yeah.
they just mark down approximate number of full-time and part-time, because that's what the code says.
Okay.
But yeah, this is good. So,
Okay.
Yep.
So we don't. It is a little strange because we don't have a lot of. We have a few permanent part-time, but the ones that we have are we have a few seasonals.
Yeah.
And so they circle in and out.
Right.
So it's really based on the season. So in Public Works we have a few seasonals that have already circled in and out. So it's just it is a hard one to keep up with.
Yeah.
But I totally get it.
But check this out. It's not like I don't think any government employee from the Attorney General is going to come and pick on that point.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So if it's off by a number, it's
Right.
permitted
It's
because they're
approximate.
seasonal.
Yeah.
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 It's not like you're defacing or changing the amount of operating budget. That's a different story.
Sure,
Right.
sure, yeah. So then, oh gosh, this printed real weird, but it still works. So this is the background that we had talked about.
Yes.
And then we have all of our
Boards, commissions.
correct.
Right.
And then this one is not relevant. This is just a bunch of links, and this is the remainder of our
Okay, great.
commissioners.
I think I'm all set, my friend.
Okay.
Would you pin these just so
Yeah,
I could take
I'd
a
be
digital
happy to.
image?
And, you know,
Great.
Might take me a second because this thing is a little disorganized the more I look at our,
Yeah.
our bulletin board. You know, like I said, it's just one of those things that sometimes you don't even think about as you're on the other side of the glass.
Well, some stuff becomes expired, like
Yeah.
not the Oktoberfest, that's still upcoming,
Yeah, no, I get it.
but the Christmas tree stays up way longer than it's supposed to. You
Yeah,
know?
no, it definitely does.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where you know it should be more of a priority for us, but sometimes we forget to update the bulletin board. But no, I think this is all
appreciate
good
that.
stuff. I'd be
Yep.
happy to.
Yep, cool.
Let's see here. We'll start with the village board.
Mm-hmm.
Planning commissioners, and we can actually go like this.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you might decide if you wanted to have staff create a new poster.
Well, and I really liked what Crestwood
Right.
did. That was
Great idea.
yeah. Well, it's much more organized than what we're going
Sure
to
is, yeah.
adding on here.
Mhm,
So
Yep, definitely.
let's do one of these. Yeah, I think we'll definitely need to organize it. But this budget and brief document, I was so proud of this. This was our first ever budget and brief document. We never really had one before, and it kind of actually consolidates a lot of the information that
Right.
you had talked about.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
let me see here how I want to do this. Let's do one of these. Got plenty of thumbtacks.
Yep. Probably the right amount for the right amount of pages.
Yeah. Well, there's actually some just hanging out in here, so
Mhm.
let's see here.
Well, maybe an additional pin. Here's one here.
Oh no, I have
Yeah.
plenty. I
Oh,
should be
okay,
good.
great. Yep.
Let's do one of these. Make this look as nice as possible in the interim.
One of these days, I want to be a nice guy and create one of these posters for a public body and deliver it to them for free.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would gather their documents and create a poster of it.
Well, and you know.
For free, no charge, no obligations. They don't have to use it. It's just a kindly gesture,
Sure.
you know.
I guess we don't really need the front page of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did I leave a page? Oh, there it is. I already
Yep.
hung it up. I guess we don't need capital projects. So these are really the two main ones.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Like I said, there might be 1,000 people come in here. It might only be 2 or 3 that stumble and read that stuff.
Yeah,
But-
this is one I gotta find a way to print a little bit better, but
Yeah.
it'll work for now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I can reorganize this a little bit better. Let's see here.
Did you have a business card on hand?
It's right on the other side of the glass.
Sure,
Let me
yeah.
Go grab it for you.
You know, this video is going to go online, and people love to put in a good word for great staff.
Oh, well, that'd be good to
Reach
hear.
out with, might send you a compliment email and tell you thank you. And,
Sure.
if you ever run for office, they might shoot you out a vote,
No running for office for me. I'm strictly on the
Okay.
administrative side.
Nope, not a problem. Then I gotta go and chat with the police about the same thing, but I'm probably gonna do that at a later time. I'm done for today.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just do this for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will find a way to organize this. Could you
Right.
grab one of my business cards? Thank you.
Amazing. There's some land that I just went and looked at. Vacant land right here in Lake Villa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where at exactly? Here it is
Oh,
for
thank you so much. Yep. It's where was it at? Shit, I forgot the street name, but anyways, boss. Jacob.
Yes.
Thank you so much, George.
George.
Hey, my
Nice to
channel
meet
is called Audit Them
Audit them.
on YouTube.
Okay.
Be on the lookout. Maybe in a few
I'll
days
look
I'll
for
release this
myself
video.
on
Yeah,
YouTube,
yeah, for
so.
sure. You're a shining star, man. Thank you
Alrighty.
so much.
You
You're
take care.
You're real genuine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
have a good one.
Likewise. Take care. Alrighty. So the man did prominently display everything. We're moving work through the city. We're moving work through the state. Like I said, I necessarily didn't want to walk out with those. I just wanted him to put them in my hand so I could ask him if he has Gorilla Tape to tape them up. He had pins, no problem. If the statute said you gotta use tape, you gotta use tape. If the statute said you gotta use pin, you gotta use pin. But it doesn't say that. It just says you gotta prominently display these records as to easily be seen. And you see, he took a role of a leader, of a transparent leader. And it's a shame, what is he, 25, 26 years old? A young man? Versus FOIA officers that been in the field for, he's not even a FOIA officer and he's doing the due diligence of an assistant village manager. Salute to him, man. You guys gotta put in good word for him. As a matter of fact, here, let me flash his business card on the screen here so you guys can shoot him a real nice email and thank you letter, This is what we really like, man. Jacob Litz, assistant to the village administrator. So salute to him, guys. Make sure you put in a good word for him. Old Glory shining down on the people of freedom, the one who encourages you to audit them.